welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mads and today we have a very exciting video of a book haul. And when I say book haul, I mean a book haul. There's over 30 books I have acquired in the last 2 weeks. Because it was my birthday. Happy birthday to me. That was a couple of weeks ago. And I went on a bookstore crawl, which you guys would have seen the vlog on my YouTube channel. If you haven't, you know what to do, go check it out. But everyone knows that I love books, so of course for my birthday I was also given books. So not only do we have some birthday goodies, we also have me giving myself good. Anyways, you get the gist. There was a lot of book buying. There's a lot of new books that I'm really excited about. Some I've already read actually. So let's just dive into it. First up we have In 5 Years by Rebecca Surley. I actually read this. It is a very short romance book. It's 250 pages, but I don't know if I would call it a romance book. Look. I went through the reader of this book. I still to this day do not know how to rate this book. I have no idea. I don't even know how to describe this book to you, because one minute you're on a train and you think you're reading a romance book, but then next minute the train veers right and then it goes left and then it goes off the tracks and then it just starts flying. I had whiplash reading this book. Was it good though? It was. But then was I obsessed and couldn't put it down? But then I felt like punching the main character and putting her through like a cheese grater. Yeah. Then I hated her. Then I wanted to literally light this book on fire, but then I finished it and I was like, wait, I think that was the best book. I have so many feelings. If someone else has read this, please comment down below, but I actually would recommend it. This is gonna make you feel like you're in the Looney Tunes. And then next up, some people might think I'm a bit of a wackadoodle, but I bought 6 Carly Fortune books. And yes, you can see some double ups here. Now let me explain myself. I am Australian. I live in Australia. And I read This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. And we used to have this gorgeous cursive writing. And then for some reason, the Australian UK publishers went, cursive beautiful writing. No, we want ugly block writing. And then gave us this disgusting font. And look, it's not bad, it's just I love the cursive. So I went online and I ordered all of Carly Fortune's books, US print books. However, I actually ordered this like a month before my birthday. I kept getting emails saying that the stockist didn't have it. And I was like, okay, like I'm just not gonna get these US print versions. Clearly I did. It literally rocked up on my doorstep a couple of days ago. But at the time when I was going on my little bookstore crawl, I thought that the order had gotten cancelled. So of course I bought more Carly Fortune books because, like I said, I read This Summer Will Be Different and this was 5 stars for me. I absolutely loved it, gobbled it up, and I was like, I need more Carly Fortune books. So now that's how I've ended up with 6 Carly Fortune books and a couple of double ups. I also have a double up of this copy because I have the copy that I bought from Australia, obviously. Read it, loved it. It does have the cursive, but as you can see, the UK Australian print compared to America, oh, was that upside down? No, is shorter. And I knew that going in. I was like, could you imagine seeing this on your shelf? Do you know how annoying this would be? Anyways, it's also different. The American covers, they're a lot more floppier, which I love. Whereas, like, Australia needs to hop on it because I like them floppy. Anyways, I have 6 Carly Fortune books. Then going on, I bought The Wedding People. I have read this. This was my book club book pick of the month 2 months ago. And I loved it. And I don't know why. I just didn't have a copy of it. So obviously I had to get a trophy copy. I really recommend it. I really like the message of never giving up. Brief pause, quick mention of Breaking Point. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually an author. And I'm putting her in here because she got released this month. And you guys, y'all are loving her. You guys are just loving her. Breaking Point is a high emotional stakes fake dating hockey romance book. She fake dates her boss. He is obviously a hockey player and she is his personal assistant. The role is very new, very high stakes. She is helping her mum who's battling cancer. She's paying for her medical debt, so that's why she agrees to fake date. And he just suffered a tremendous loss in the family. He's not grieving well and he turns to liquor. And then obviously, as you do in a sports romance book, they're like, we're gonna trade you unless you clean up your act. And then the sports agent's like, okay, we need a fake girlfriend to clean up your image. Anyways, they fake date. It's on Kindle Unlimited. You can get this gorgeous copy off of Amazon now. See this thing poking out. I did also receive this month. I am so excited. But I did a little collaboration. I'm so excited for bookmarks for Breaking Point. and I'm so obsessed with them. The Ice Hockey Book Club, this is my favorite, and I really like it because even if you haven't read Breaking Point, you can still buy these, which I absolutely love. And if you just love sports romance, and if you love sports romance, I'm sorry, what are you doing? You need to try Breaking Point. This one is catered to Breaking Point. We have Grayson, his number 33, and Blueberry Muffins, which you guys will read and see why that's such a big thing. But when I say high emotional stakes, I really mean it. People get quite shocked at how much they cry in this book, but if you need a good cry, if you need a good giggle, you want some hot banter, Breaking Point is your gal. Moving on, I also purchased If You Stayed by Brittany Cherry. I was so excited for this. I don't really like plain sprayed edges, but it's always a little oomph to it. But then I was surprised because I opened it up. Look at this gorgeous artwork. Gorgeous, stunning. And then, even more gagged, signed. Beautiful. Now I'm so excited because I'm currently in my era of reading books that emotionally destroy me. I don't know what it is. I am in my romance mood, but I don't want fluffy romance. I really need something deeper, like either Yearning for Years, or I just read The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. Like, I need emotional destruction, you know, and this is emotional destruction. Her childhood sweetheart, they grew up together, first loves, everything. He was in a car crash. It seems as if she caused it. I'm not sure how. And he loses his memories and completely forgets her, and they go their separate ways for whatever reason. I'm not going to say, not going to spoil it. Then she's in a loveless marriage, and knock, 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 the new architect is him. I was very excited. I started reading. I did sadly do a soft DNF around like 65-70 pages, but it is a soft DNF. I am going to go back in and try. I think for me it was just the writing style. I've also been heavily in my romance book era at the moment, but specifically summer, because it is getting to summer in Australia. So my beautiful friend Alex gave me Annabelle's books. I was like, texted her, I was like, girl, I really want her books. So I have heard non-stop really good things about Annabelle's books. First we have Summer Romance, then we also have Same Time Next Summer, and then we have Nora Goes Off Script. Now I don't think Nora Goes Off Script is summer, could be wrong, I'm not quite sure, but either way I'm very excited to read Nora's, oh my god, Annabelle's books. I always see Destiny raving about them, so I'm quite excited. Then Bessie Belle got me this because she knew how much I wanted a summer romance book. We have Not Safe for Work. She read it, she loved it. It's by Nisha J. Tooley. I've definitely heard that author's name before. Anyways, I don't know what it's about, but I'm very excited. Now this is a highly anticipated read for me. We have Nightshade. I'm sure a lot of you have seen a lot of the marketing and promotion going around on social media for this book. I swear it's just popping off like crazy, and I'm so excited. So we've got He'd Burn Down the World for Her, but she plans to burn his to the ground, and it is revenge. So we've got Mystery, Murder, Revenge. Welcome to Soroson University. I don't know how to say that. This book is an adult romance novel containing mature themes and explicit content, so it is a romance. Then Bessie Belle also got me this. We have The Summer of Broken Rules, and look at how cute the sprayed edges are. I'm so excited to read this. Stop. Adorable. I'm so excited. Then I've got None Shall Sleep. I'm so excited. So basically the vibe of this is we've got FBI Behavioral Analysis Unit, Criminal Minds. If you know, you know. I love Criminal Minds. I love the Mindfuck series. I also love The Naturals. Now this is giving The Naturals but different. So there seems to be a serial unaliver that is targeting teens. So it says it's 1982 and the innovative FBI behavioral science section is breaking new ground. Emma Lewis and Travis Bell, two teenagers with valuable skills, are recruited to interview convicted juvenile killers for information on cold cases. When they're drawn into an active case targeting teenagers, everything starts to unravel. That sounds absolutely amazing. I have heard really good things about this. I know that this kind of went viral a couple of years back. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I'm very excited that I am now. Now this was also a present. I have not heard of this book. However, the second I see that Reese's Book Club book sticker, I love it. Reese's Book Club, I swear they pick the best books ever. Like if she endorses it, it is great. And also I just love her production company because I think she does amazing, fabulous, top-notch book to movie adaptations. So this is called Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall. It was a secret affair until it was a public scandal. Now this is kind of reminding me of Where the Crawdads Sing a little bit. So we've got everyone in the village said nothing good would come of Gabriel's return. Gabriel's return, and as Beth looks at the man she loves on trial for murder, she can't help thinking they were right. Beth was 17 when she first met Gabriel. Over the heady, intense summer, got some summer, he made her feel alive. When Gabriel left, she was broken. It was Frank who picked up the pieces, and together they built a home. Watching her husband and son, she remembered feeling so sure that after everything, this was the life she was supposed to be leading. But when Gabriel returns, all Beth's certainty about who she is and what she wants crumbles. Even after 10 years, their connection is instant. I'm going to love that. And then next up, this was also a gift because Belle knew that I wanted to read it. We have Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I really love Taylor Jenkins Reid writing. I love her stories. I know that this leans more towards general fiction. A lot of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books do lean more towards fiction. Like they have a plot and then the romance plot is the subplot. And I've heard phenomenal things about this, and I know that this makes everyone cry. And I know it's got space. And I'm really excited because my friend Emma actually read it. She listened to it on Audible and she did like it. And she doesn't read romance books, so I feel like it's kind of saying something that she was like, yeah, it was quite good. But it's set in the time in 1980 where astrophysicists, not a lot of them were women, and she gets hired. And I'm just so excited because I love reading stuff about this. I love the stories of women overcoming hurdles, especially back then. I find it incredibly inspiring. We have Terror at the Gates. I'm so excited. I saw Laura reading it. She read it as an ARC before it came out and she was raving about it, and ever since then I've had my eye on this book. I am so excited. I am gonna go in blind. Another one I'm really excited about, I bought this myself, Arcana Academy. I did not realize how thick this was. Had no idea. She is a gigantic, but I'm so excited to read it because I love tarot cards. I love all things spooky, paranormal, psychic. My mum is a working psychic medium, so I love all of that stuff. I have my own tarot cards, like I love it. So the second I found out that this has tarot card magic, I was like, thank you. Laugh if this doesn't have tarot cards, but I believe it does. Now, I've seen another one of the beautiful girls on TikTok absolutely rave about this. Like, I've seen her collection of this fantasy book, and she has so many different ones, and they're so beautiful. And I love to see people who just like absolutely love a book and they get all the different copies. That's like me with Silver Elite right now. I'm kind of trying to snag all the different copies. Anyways, I have had my eye on this book for so long. I had no idea how big it is. These romancy books are getting gigantic, but this is Wolves. Can you guess which one it is? Diabound. I am so excited to read it, but it is huge. Over 600 pages, but yeah, and the font is not that big, but that is okay. I've heard phenomenal things about this. I also have it on my Kindle. I'm very excited to dive into this. I believe I will read this on my Kindle though, because it's quite big. Now, I'm really excited for this one. The Women by Kristen Hanna. I have not yet read a Kristen Hanna book, and I don't know why. I was so incredibly drawn to this book in the bookstore. I feel like a lot of you, like, we all love books. I know that's why you're watching this video, but there's sometimes like you just really get drawn to a certain book in a bookstore and you just know you're like, I'm gonna love it. And that's kind of how I feel about The Women by Kristen Hanna, and I think it's a great one to start as my first Kristen Hanna book, especially because I just read The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros, which I think for me personally was a really great book and an intro into war and historical romances. I know that this is not, this is general fiction. I know, bear with me, but as a whole I actually thought I didn't like historical books or anything that was set during the war, or again, I'm gonna repeat myself, historical, because I don't know why. I think I read one book that was bad and I was like, I don't like this, but then I read The Things We Leave Unfinished and I really liked it. And The Women is set in Vietnam, I believe. The Vietnam War? Yes, it is. It's set in the Vietnam War. So she impulsively joins the Army Nurse Corps and follows her brother. I know Kristen Hanna breaks your heart, so I'm so ready for this. Utterly terrified, but also speaking of war, I also purchased The Last Letter, and you see this? You see that bookmark? I started reading it. This is my cute little bookmark. It says, welcome to girl therapy, because I'm going to need therapy after this book. I know, it's gonna destroy me. I understand that. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Okay, then next we have Love on a Bookshelf. I am so excited for this because I haven't seen this anywhere. I love when I find books I haven't heard of in the bookstore. I don't know why. I gotta admit, I'm really over TikTok recommendations. I'm really over it. And I feel like we're reading the exact same books over and over and over. And sometimes you need a little refresher, but they sound so good. What if a gorgeous, grumpy author dedicated his new bestseller to the stranger who inspired him? And that stranger was you. And I heard that and I was like, sign me up, sign me up. Then I got Save Me. This is the first book of Maxine Hall. It was originally a book and the author is German. It had to be translated into English and now we have the English version. I am a very big fan of Maxine Hall, like huge. I'm currently doing my third rewatch. No, fourth. Not book related, but I bought this really cute thriller street and this goes on to my bookshelf and I put it in my thriller section. Now we're on to the last stack. So we have the Grim Rose Girls. First of all, this cover is absolutely stunning. This is a YA thriller, and YA thrillers slap, but also it sounds amazing. 4 friends, 1 murder, and a dark fate that may leave them all doomed. After the mysterious death of their best friend Ella, Yuki and Rory are the talk of the elite school Grimrose Academy. The police ruled Arian's death as a suicide, but the trio is determined to find out what really happened. I'm going to leave there because that's all I read and I was sold, and furthermore, I'm going to go in blind after that point. Then next up, this is a horror book. We have The Farmhouse. I'm so excited. Every woman who has... Sorry, every time I talk about any horror book I'm excited about, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. Everyone who has ever lived on this farm has died and Emily has just moved in and she's gonna die. And I'm like, yeah, Emily, so excited. Anyways, I'm definitely gonna read this for spooky season. I want to go into blind, so if this kind of tickles your fancy and it looks like it's gonna intrigue you, Google to see if it will. This is so cute. I know that I'm not going into fall, but all the American girlies are going into fall, and all the fall like photos and their decorations and everything and their recommendations. I'm like, can I sit over here and pretend that it's fall? And I saw this book and I was like, this is fall coded. Finding Love in Ivy Falls. I just think this looks so cute and it's so fall coded. What if choosing love means breaking a family? Tessa is struggling to run her mother's beloved bookshop and the business is failing. At least she has her dear friend Manny to support her. As single parents, they understand each other and their friendship is too important for Tessa to give in to the chemistry between them. Manny has always had feelings for Tessa and they only grow while he helps her refurbish the bookshop and the two get closer. But when Tessa's ex-husband returns to Ivy Falls, gasp the drama. She must make a decision. Should she follow her heart or does she owe it to her girls to fix their family? Oh, that was not what I was thinking, but like, I'm here for the tea. Last up we have 2 thriller books. I'm so excited for them. They Never Learn. This is a serial unalive girl who's getting revenge on men. And I'm so excited for it because I love that. The feminist revenge thriller we need and deserve. Claps. Oh my god, I just stopped that gigantic stack from falling. Okay. It was like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It was like, okay, then last but not least, we have Society of Lies by Lauren Lean Brown. Again, a Reese's Book Club book pick. This sounds absolutely phenomenal. She's going to her college reunion, but on that same weekend her younger sister is graduating. Then the sister gets murdered. She shows up dead. I'm like, it's so great. She shows up dead. She finds out that her sister was in a secret society and it was a secret society that she warned her not to go into, and now she's like, the secret society killed her. Like, I gotta find out who murdered my sister. And that's it basically. We love college people with money that are just like in a secret society. Great, but that's it. That is the end of the video. That is the end of the book haul. Before I go, I'm going to remind all of you to please go check out Breaking Point. But yes, Breaking Point, I hope you guys love it. I'm working on book 2. It is a interconnected standalone series. Just for a little teaser of book 2, we have Kieran and Layla's story. You will meet them here. Everyone who finishes this book, I get a lot of DMs going, give me Kieran and Layla's book. Like, literally, some people have threatened bodily harm for me to send them this book. But rest assured, you're gonna read this, you're gonna love it and want the second. I'm on the 2nd draft of book 2, and then she's going in the editing stages, baby, and she's coming out early next year. So go and read Breaking Point again on Kindle Unlimited, so then you can be prepared for when Kieran and Layla's story comes out. And don't forget to go check out the bookmarks because they're really cute. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed the book haul, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah!